Cool. Happy Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, to everybody. Wow. Hoping everybody's really having an exceptional and fantastic Sunday. And before we go ahead and get started with this very special podcast, just want to make a quick announcement. This is something in which that me and my business partner, Dr. James, have actually posted as far as on our respective pages as well. And this is for the individuals that are content creators, those that do like a lot of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, type of content. We actually have something which is actually powered through us. And if you're an individual that you're like, you know what? Yeah, I would love to have my own channel and just to be able to have content and really be able as far as to drive people to another platform, because we all understand that visibility is very important. And if you love that idea, by all means, please do us a favor. Take a look as far as my page, the last post or the post prior to that, I believe, and take a look at that, right? It's something that's called Stream TV 2.0. And I want you to take a look at that because it's pretty awesome. It's pretty neat. And the great news is this: if that's something that intrigues you, we do have early bird special pricing as of right now. So again, if that intrigues you, by all means, definitely feel free to reach out to me. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just so happy and excited just to go ahead and introduce as far as our special guest. Who am I? My name is Shawn White, and I am the founder and creator of Transformation Greatness, which is all about, of course, motivating, encouraging, and inspiring the masses. And if you've been following me for quite some time, you know that I'm a speaker, in addition as being a mindset and life coach, and also a hypnotherapist. And I have many different titles, and I'm also a part of many different organizations. In addition, I am also one of the partners and CEO of the Small Business Network, along with my business partner, Dr. James McConnell. And we are all about helping those as an entrepreneur, those that's serious, those that have a career, or maybe you may be one of those individuals that have been thinking about as far as starting a business. We would love to feature you and really help you take it to the next level through the power of internet, TV, and radio. So if that also intrigues you as well, we'd love to have a conversation. And with that, this is a Small Business Network podcast. Once again, we are on episode 38. I just want to give a special shout out as far as to all of our past guests that has really contributed and made this into what it is, because without you guys, none of this really wouldn't be possible. I'm doing this particular podcast here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm just so happy and grateful to be doing this on a Sunday evening. And with that being said, I'm just waiting here as far as for my guest, Mr. Darrell Matthews, to come on. He hails all the way in Plano, Texas, and I'm very excited as far as to be interviewing this gentleman, because we were a part of an organization as far as in the past, and things didn't work out. But one of the things that always intrigued me about this brother is that he's in the entertainment industry and he has a very strong and powerful message. So I'm going to go ahead and see if he's available. He's probably waiting on me as of right now. So for all those that are tuning in, do me a favor, if you will. If you catch this on the live, put in the hashtag live, guys. Let me know exactly where you're tuning in from. If you know me, I love dialogue. I love conversation. I just love just the back and forth interaction versus of me just doing a monologue. And because I understand it is a Sunday, and I know you may be out and about, maybe relaxing. So if you happen to catch this on a replay, then by all means put in hashtag replay as well. Hey, what's going on, Blaze? Hey, welcome. So with that, let me go ahead and see if this gentleman is available. He should be. He should be. So let me see where he is at here. So we just waiting here as of right now, guys. This is going to be a pretty cool interview. So do me a favor during the meantime, while we're waiting for our special guest, if you could just go ahead and just like and share. Just please just go ahead and like, share, and comment out to your social media handles. And if anyone that you feel that can benefit from listening as far as this amazing interview, which is going to be in the next few moments, by all means, please feel free to definitely go ahead and do so. Well, while we're also waiting as well, if you can let me know, guys, as far as what's going on with you, what's been happening, how's 2023 been treating you. You know, definitely like to know as far as on what's going on here. So you can just give us a few more moments here. Let me go ahead and reach out to him as well. Let's see here. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, I'm just reaching out to him as of right now, guys. So because he's so used to doing like Zooms and other type of platforms, I know sometimes with Facebook, it can take a little time. It can be a little wonky. Sometimes there could be some technical issues. But when we had this podcast in mind, especially on Facebook, in my opinion, is probably the biggest platform where people are on versus with the other platforms like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. All those is great, but nothing compares when it comes to Facebook because there's millions and millions of people that actually come on Facebook for, various reasons. Some come on for business, some come on just to interact, as far as with their family members and friends. Some come on as far as the network and mingle. And Facebook is huge. It's all around the world. So there you go right here. So here goes Darrell. Let's go ahead and get this rocking and rolling, guys, because it's not about me. It's about this excellent gentleman that's coming on, hailing all the way from Plano, Texas. And for those that's just tuning in, welcome once again to the Small Business Network, episode 38, with my special guest here, my man hailing all the way from Plano, Texas, rocking the light blue, looking sharp, looking like a boss on a Sunday, Mr. Darrell Matthews. Darrell, what's going on, my friend?
How you doing, my brother? How you doing? Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday.
Absolutely. Likewise. Happy Sunday as well. So let's go ahead and get right into it. It's a Sunday, so let's just jump right into it, my friend. So if you can just introduce yourself as far as to the listening audience, because some may know you and some may not know you. So you can just tell a little bit about yourself, my friend.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So my name, I am Darrell Matthews, Darrell Demetrius Matthews. I am originally from Motown, Detroit, Michigan. I now reside in Dallas, Texas. Been here since '96, and I am the founder of D&D Productions, which covers my new show, my up and coming show that's coming out this fall or this spring actually. Seasoned Vets. Also a future author, finishing up my new book. So we'll be introducing that out to the world as well. And I'm just glad to be here, my brother.
Awesome. Outstanding. So what I want to do is this, Darrell. I know as far as the questions in which that we went over, but I want to put a little spin on it, if you don't mind. Seasoned Vets, where did that name come from? What inspired you to come out with Seasoned Vets? I'm curious.
Well, we had a few birthdays. A lot of us had a few birthdays. So it depended on who you ask. We're not old because somebody else will tell us, we're not old. If you ask a 70-year-old or an 80-year-old, they'll say we're young, So, a lot of us, whatever you've been doing, we've been singing a lot, we've been dancing all your life, you've been playing an instrument all your life. We don't like to say that we're old. We're seasoned in what we do. So that's where seasoned vets come from, just we don't want to say that we're old, depending on who you ask. If you ask a youngster, they'll say we're old, but we like to say that we're seasoned. And so we just thought that was a good spin for our show, Seasoned Vets. A lot of people associate vets with the military or whatever, but we're vets because we've been doing our craft for a long time. So that makes we're a veteran or a vet, in whatever it is that we do.
I like that. Man, you know what? That is awesome. And that's interesting because I never really thought about it like that. Like when you told me Seasoned Vets, I was like, oh, okay, so he's in the military, right? That's exactly on where my thinking went into play. But now that I think about it, when you put time into a certain craft and you're still around and you're still doing that, that makes you a seasoned veteran as well. I like that. So
Absolutely.
tell me, okay, so what does seasoned vet for you? Who is that? Like, what, I guess, products or services, if you will, or gifts and talents that you do offer as far as to the marketplace or to the world, rather?
So we're targeting anyone that's over the age of 40 years old. If you've been doing your craft for a long time, if you're over the age of 40 years old and you've been singing, you've been dancing, you've been playing an instrument, you've been entering contests, and you're always getting beat out by the young 20-year-old that's more marketable. Even though, man, I watch these shows and I see that seasoned person, man, with the best voice, but they don't always win, And so if you're over the age of 40 years old, we want to target you. We want the world to see you still got it, And we believe that there's a lot of individuals out there that's over the age of 40 that still got it, that still can showcase their talent. And the world wants to bring old school back. We want some old school music, some old school dance.
That's right.
We want to bring that back, and we want to show them that we still got it.
I love it. I love it, man.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to the Small Business Network podcast. We're on episode 38 with my good man, Darrell Matthews, founder and CEO, I like to say, of Seasoned Vets, and he's just really just giving us some wisdom and some knowledge on that. Is that what inspires you to come up with the title Seasoned Vets? Because just like you mentioned, you would be, see like a lot of shows, a lot of performances, and you would just see people and they would have just as much talent than as opposed to 20-year-old, but yet they're not getting the breaks or the opportunities because of their age. Is that what truly inspired you?
Absolutely, it did. Absolutely, it did. And it started with myself. I've been singing a long time, and I used to enter contests back in the day, and sometimes I would win, and sometimes, people would say, man, you should have, man, we thought you was the best, or we thought, this and that and the other. And then I would watch a certain show and I would see certain seasoned individuals singing. And I just know right off that they're going to win, because they just have the strongest voice.
Mm.
And so, but in the end, it doesn't work that way.
Right.
They're not chosen and they're not, the winner. So we want to bring those individuals on to Seasoned Vets to showcase their talents and be rewarded. A recording contract, finally, something that they've been wanting to do, something that they've been inspiring to do for a long time. We want to bless them. We want to honor them with a contract, with a recording contract, so that the whole world can see and showcase their talent.
That is amazing. That is fantastic. Wow, man. And that's something that I believe can really serve the world, right? Because there's so many individuals that have the talent, but they're not, being recognized, just like you mentioned. So to have a platform, something like that, where they can come in and just go all out, right, and make the best person win, but knowing that they're having a fair chance, is truly remarkable, to tell you the truth, my brother. So I most certainly commend you with that. What is your long-term vision with this? Because it sounds like a passion project, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, it is a passion project, and we're starting this first year off. I mean, our first show will be aired June 1st. Okay. We're getting ready to open up auditions for those who are interested. But this is an annual event, much like the other shows, the other singing competition shows that you see on TV. It's going to start off this year virtual. Okay. Next year, we plan to go, we're going to be syndicated next year on a station coming next close to you. And we want this to be an annual event, where we want individuals that's over the age of 40, man, to come on every year, showcase what they have. You could be 99 years old. That's right. If you feel like, you still got it, we want you, come on the show. We want to show the world what you got and what you're made of. So
nice, very nice. And you know something, Darrell? I believe, as far as that, a conversation with my business partner, is definitely at hand, because your vision and what you're looking to accomplish with seasoned vets, and I believe as far as it will definitely be successful. No, there's no doubt about that in my mind whatsoever. But I just believe having a conversation with my business partner, Dr. James, because he's also a visionary as well, especially on which that we're doing. And I can definitely see like a happy collaboration, with us in conjunction of what you're currently doing, because that's what we do here with the Small Business Network. We help individuals that has those ideas or projects or concepts and make it better. And that's something that a lot of times, and I'm pretty sure you can attest this as well, when you're collaborating with other individuals, it's all about, well, it's about me, right? And I gotta get full benefit of it. And if I don't get full benefit of it, then screw you, right? I want you to I want you to talk to the listener audience, for those that may be an entrepreneur or that may be inspiring to be an entrepreneur, that has that type of mindset, Darrell, of, well, it just gotta be all about me and what I do and what benefit I can get out of it. Can you talk to the listener audience about that type of mindset?
Absolutely. So the first thing I want to say is never, ever give up on your dream. I'll be 59 years old in July. And to be honest with you, there was a time where I said, my time has come and gone as far as me singing out there. Let me help someone else, with their craft and try to enhance whatever it is that they have. But one of my partners tricked me, man. He invited me to an event that he was having, and I wrote a song. I had wrote a gospel song. Well, actually, my grandmother wrote it. I just kind of enhanced it a little bit, and he invited me to this event, and I was out in the audience, and he called me out. He was like, "We got somebody out in the audience that that we know that can sing, and they still got it. We want to bring him up here." Man, he put me on the spot, and so I got up, man, and I went on stage and I performed the single that my grandmother had written, and I got a standing ovation
Nice.
for that. And that a light bulb went off. Like, Darrell, you still got it. You still got it. And you still need to showcase
That's
it.
right.
And you still need to let the world know that you're still breathing. You're not too old. You still got it. And to let the world know that, show everybody what you have. And so that's where I was revived. That's where it kind of restarted, and I was refocused, and that's kind of where Seasoned Vet started. I'm like, I asked God to allow me, to give me the platform to be able to sing, and for individuals to so that I can minister to people, and someone can hear it and be made better because of it. And it was a week later, one of the producers called me and said, "Hey, man, would you like to back up certain artists that come to the DFW area?
Wow.
Would you like to be a background singer?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
Wow.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So, what I do right now is what I do. Different artists that come to the Dallas area. Me and a group that I'm in right now, we back them up, and we minister to them, and so I guess my word is never give up on your dream. Doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter if you don't have the resources, doesn't matter what you think you don't have, just make it happen. Never give up.
That's right. That's right. And for 2023, that's pretty much should be every entrepreneur's mantra, is never give up, because this is the year that I believe that a lot of people are going to level up, those that's serious anyway in their craft and their profession. But it's also going to be the year too where a lot of quote unquote, wannabe entrepreneurs, they're actually going to fall to the wayside, because they're going to realize the work that is required in order to get to that next level, and they're going to say, well, that's way too much, or it's an inconvenience, or whatever the case. And Darrell firsthand, while being in the entertainment industry, is that in order for you to really get to that next level, like I mentioned, you have to be willing to step outside your comfort zone. And just like you said, never give up and just do it, right? Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Shawn, I'm a believer. And so the first thing I did was I've been in the entertainment business for a long time, man, since the early 80s, I'm a singer slash ex dancer and all of that. And I was, I was recognized locally. I was very popular, very known in Detroit, for singing and dancing and that type of thing. But God didn't see fit to take me national. He didn't see fit. He said, just not your
Right.
time, or for whatever reason that was, And so what I do, man, I just want to say to all the future entrepreneurs, if you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, talk to the man upstairs, talk to God about it first, because, I mean, as corny as that might sound, I mean, he will direct you. He'll keep you from going in that valley and going around in circles. If you just talk to him, let him know your desires and what it is that you want to do. He will provide the resources, the people, the finances. Don't wait till you get your finances together. Don't wait because you don't have the people. Just do it. Just follow his instructions, make it happen, and the next thing you know, it will become a reality.
Absolutely. Brother Darrell, this has been an amazing podcast interview, and I'm so happy and appreciative that you actually decided to stop by. And you couldn't be doing anything else. You really, really could have. But for the fact that you decided to graciously come on, I really do appreciate that. I'm truly humbled by that. Darrell, how can the listening audience get a hold of you, just in case if they want to learn more about you, what you got going on? What are some of your social media handles, my friend?
Absolutely. So thanks for asking. So anyone that's interested in signing up for our show or just being a part of our show, we have two ways that you can contact us. The first way is our website, seasonedvetslive.com. That's seasonedvetslive.com. There you can upload your videos. It'll give you instructions on how to contact us. We will definitely respond to you there. You can go on our Facebook page at Seasoned Vets. There you can also sign up. There you can actually become a member of our page and stay informed of when the first show is going to be aired and what we're doing and who's going to be coming on and that type of thing. Right now, we are getting ready to launch our pilot show. So for anyone that's listening to us right now, if you are interested in this show and you want to be a part of the pilot show, send us your video. Reach out to us. We could possibly put you into our pilot show of Seasoned Vets. This is going to be the next best thing of 2023. I'm telling you right now, get ready. This show is going to be hot. There's a lot of people out there, radio stations, and a lot of people that's ready for this show to be aired, and we just can't wait to see what God has in store. So the first 11 episodes is going to be virtual, online. Our last show, our finale, is going to be live right here in Grand Prairie, Texas, at the Uptown Theater. So we will invite everyone to come to our live show where our 4 finalists will battle it out for our first season winner of Seasoned Vets. So again, at seasonedvetslive.com or on Facebook, you can just go to Seasoned Vets. You'll find us there.
Outstanding. And also too, Darrell, once this interview is over, just make sure you go in the comment section and just put in all your contact information so that way individuals have it.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for having me, Mr. White. I really appreciate it. Every opportunity that you've given me here, and I hope to collaborate with you in the future.
Yeah, I absolutely. I would like to, once that we're done, just have like a quick 5-minute conversation with you, and then, we can sign up from there. But ladies and gentlemen, this actually wraps up episode 38 with Transformation Greatness, along with the Small Business Network podcast, episode 38, with my very special guest here, Mr. Darrell Matthews. He has given you guys some great knowledge and wisdom. And if you haven't gotten anything out of this, the most important thing is to never give up. Never give up, because it's never too late. Only time that it's too late is when you're already 6 feet under, and you're going somewhere else besides here. But until then, guys, if what we stated on here either motivated, transformed, or inspired at least one person, then may God be the glory, and we take no credit for absolutely none of it. Until then, guys, enjoy your Sunday evening by His grace and mercy. Look forward to seeing you all on the next episode. Thank you, Darrell, so much, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Blessings.
All right.